All right, let's jump into it. So, guys, Zavi is not here today, so Ryan Murky is the one actually taking the reins. He's going to be the host here today, and we've got Mitch filling in for Ryan Murky. So,
hey, you got to make stupid
It's
comments, Mitch.
his fault.
Yep, true. If the stream sucks, guys, tweet at Mahalo Murky. It's all his fault.
True.
So,
I'm just gonna tweet it out right now.
Just do it.
introductions. Start with let's start with Ryan. How about it? Ryan, you want to kick it off?
Jesus,
Introductions?
throw it at me, dude. I've been like, for the past 2 hours, just like pressing buttons on OBS, hoping things work, and I think I finally got it. Okay.
That's an introduction. Nope, that was your introduction.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm kidding. Finish what you're saying.
My name is Ryan, or Murky, as my friends call me. I am pretty much an esports guru. I know about pretty much all the video game scenes. Recently, I've been getting involved with the business side of things. Kind of got myself into a little mess recently. There's a lot of money being thrown around in the
Actually,
league
I want to
scene.
talk about that here in a second.
We can talk about that in a little bit. But other than that, I used to be a pro PC COD player. I played Combat Arms, played Quake, been all over the place. Or Roger, I'm gonna fight you in Anaheim. But yeah, that's about it. I don't do much
All right.
anymore.
Mitch?
Oh yeah, my name's Huey or Mitch, and I'm just a content creator for Omega. That's about it. Nothing grand like a money
Say just?
person or anything. Just a content creator.
No, he's from New Zealand and he's sick. Like one of the nicest kids I ever met. Love him.
Yo.
All right, dude. What's up, Megar? Megar says you're sexy, Roger. All right,
Yeah,
Roger.
it's got-
Your
He's
turn,
mine.
baby.
Chill.
Yeah,
Back off.
I am. My name is Robert, or Roger is what people in the community call me. I am the videographer and editor for Elevate, and I also host a news show called The Kill Feed over on their channel. And there's a lot of stuff planned for Anaheim. Tune in there. It's gonna be as
gonna
the
be
kids
lit,
say these
dude.
days, lit. Lit.
Lit. All right, and you know me. I'm Thomas, better known as Biologic, owner and founder, CEO of Omega Gaming, Omega Studios. I'm the one that scouted Robert, found him. I take credit for all of his achievements. Nah.
Rumor has it
Anyway,
when Roger
honestly-
gets big, he has to pay Biologic allowance.
I get the
Right.
percentage. I promoted him originally.
Yep.
He's my product. He's my brainchild. Not really. Roger's
He's
a
also
beast.
live
I knew it
from
from the
GameStop.
start.
He is in the back of a GameStop
Savage.
right now, live.
Yes, it's fun.
Mhm.
Beast. Ryan, dude, before we even get into this, I really want to hear about your League of Legends deal. That's some interesting stuff. Can you walk us through that from beginning to where you are now?
Okay, so I have to be a little careful around the edges right now because there's a lot of details I can't say, stuff like that. I will
Okay.
I will get in trouble. But pretty much from the beginning, there was an org. It might be public. I'm not too sure. I'm just going to skip it. There was an org that was looking at a League of Legends team. The spot was a full team of 5 players. And at the time, the org didn't have... Well, I think they had the money. It was just like too much to the point where like it was a really big risk. So they kind of like backed away from the deal. And then come a few days later, 3 of the players from the team had left, and they were like kind of their key players. So the price for the spot went down a lot. And pretty much somebody came to me who had broken off from this org and said, dude, I bought this spot. Let's find some players. So now I've kind of been in the mix of finding 5 up-and-coming challenger players to attempt to get into the LCS. And that is not an easy task.
Okay, so I've got a couple
Especially
questions.
when someone has put almost 6 figures into this.
That's what I was gonna ask. I was kind of curious what kind of money went into it, and none of your money went into it, right?
No, it's not me. Oh.
So,
lost
like,
Roger.
question, like, how do you know this guy then? Like, that you would be given a place of responsibility like that when it comes to like over $100,000. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause that's a huge
So
responsibility.
the
even
thing
get
is
it.
with like the money, that money was him buying the spot. I have like I do not have ownership of the spot. I'm kind of on there as like a general manager.
Okay.
So
Trader.
he pretty much bought the spot and he asked me to find players for him. So I kind of have like there's no room for me to mess up, but there really is like a responsibility for me to like make sure I do my best here.
Mhm.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
Don't fuck up.
Oh,
Everybody-
Jesus, dude.
Don't fuck up.
We got some cool players though. That's all I can say. I can't say who it is
Put a
yet.
hit on you.
What?
someone puts a hit on you, it's it's on you, dude. It's on you. All right, so all right, so I think we briefly talked about last time what happened with FaZe and the ESL thing and everything like that. Can we go over that a little more? Like exactly what does that mean? Because I feel like we didn't go over that enough. Okay, basically FaZe, if I understand, there's something going on with the sponsorships and the representation and exclusivity, and that basically they're trying to monopolize some of the teams right now.
We're talking about
kinda
the WESA.
WESA.
Right? Okay, so
yeah.
I know a lot about this at this point. I have
Alright.
been, like, read through all the rule books and everything at this point. And so I'm gonna see this flat out say it that when WESEA came out, or WESA as Thorin was calling it, it was kind of rushed. How they presented themselves was really bad, including the part that they put themselves on top of a pyramid in a graphic, like they were above everybody else. But
Really?
yeah, so
Yeah.
listening to what Hastro and Thorin had to say, the big thing about WESA was it's creating a market per se for players. It's kind of like profit sharing. It's kind of like the NFL and stuff like that. Like the NFL brings in money, but that money gets dispersed to all the teams. It kind of makes it fair. It makes everything competitive. But the way they presented themselves is they wanted to monopolize the Counter-Strike scene, as in they wanted to sign all these teams like Envious, FaZe into, like, they took all the big money teams. Like, if you didn't notice, Astralis wasn't in there because Astralis isn't like a big org. So they kind of brought in all the teams, and people kind of looked at it. It's like, okay, so these guys want to control these teams. They want to make them play only in their league, only in their events. And if you want to play in these big money events, they have to play it. But it's like, I could see how people thought of that when WESA came out, but after listening to what like owners like Hastro and stuff had to say, I think we're moving in the right direction, but it's gonna be a little bit.
Yeah. All right, fair enough.
Because also this wasn't supposed to be announced for a long time. They announced it because it was leaked, so it was really rushed.
Okay. All right. So Riot's Iron first over the LCS. What does that even mean? And
Oh my God.
Let's let Roger take this one, Ryan, because you took the last two.
Yeah.
So Roger.
Is this it
Roger.
referring to the ban of Renegades?
Do you think they have too much power?
In this circumstance, I think it was actually justified after like reading through like what the organization had done to their players with like not actually having like not being up to par with their contracts, because you are required to have contracts with your players if your players are playing throughout the LCS, and they even failed to pay their players in like.
Well, that was like the situation of TIP. The main problem right now is with Renegades. So there's a few like conspiracy theories going on with this, which I actually think is pretty cool. So Renegades was pretty much told that they were banned because their players were in an unsafe environment, and that Riot had proof. But most of the players who were like actually out there publicly came out and said they were being treated fine and everything was going great. And Renegades asked to see the evidence, and because this is Riot's league, it's Riot's spot technically. Riot owns this. They don't have to show them evidence. So pretty much they kicked them out of the league, and like you can't take them to court over that. You can't say like we want to see the evidence. They don't have to show you that evidence.
Yeah,
because they own the shit.
Because it's a private league.
Yeah.
And on top of that,
kind of,
they were banned off a rule that was made up on the spot. Well, not technically on the spot, but they kind of thought like this should be a rule. So let's kick somebody for it. Like when they realized Renegades was doing something wrong.
At the same time, the players could be saying like not wanting to lose their spot.
They're being like held at gunpoint. They're like, this is the unsafe situation.
It is very possible because obviously Riot isn't going to do that just willy-nilly. They're not going to force a team to sell millions of dollars of assets to another organization for no reason at all. Obviously they've thought this through. Like they're like leading up to this, they've played their cards very smart and very well, and we've never had a problem like this in the past. So obviously like there's some justification there. Now, do they have like a little bit too much power? Probably, if with intentions, they have their own agenda, obviously.
Well,
but at the same time, they're not going to do it like just to screw Renegades.
And the idea of them having too much power, I mean, like they pretty much built everything themselves, literally. I mean, the game is theirs. We're talking about Riot here, right?
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, they made the game, they've made the league, they made everything. Like, without them, there would be no spots, there would be no anything. Everyone owes it to them. So, like, almost like, I don't know, like, it almost can't be argued whether or not, I don't know, like,
But the
it's
same
like,
thing is,
And-
like, this spot is worth, like, this spot is
Yeah.
an
1.2
investment.
million.
Somebody has put more than that now. Like, that 1.2 million was, like, when they had a week to sell. Imagine if, like, they actually had a certain amount of time. Like, we don't even know
True.
how much Hastro bought that spot for, because he was talking to him for months.
Mm-hmm.
all right,
But
fair enough.
there was a cool conspiracy theory, though. So if you guys don't know, Monte Cristo, the caster for the LCK or OGN, for the like, Korean League of Legends League, he was an like owner in Renegades. And this ban came a week after, or like a few weeks after Monte Cristo gave Riot the finger about casting at the midseason invitational. So, like, Monty has always been like really outspoken against Riot, and someone brought up the point, like, could this be, you know, like Monte Cristo poking the bear
backlash.
too much, and then Riot just like smacked him down? Like, could that be a thing?
I could see that being a thing, perhaps. I mean, like,
And like, especially because like we can't see evidence and stuff like that.
I feel like at the same time that would cause so much bad publicity in Riot's corner that it wouldn't be worth it though.
But like, you can't prove it. That's the thing.
true.
Yeah.
All right, well, the one thing about League, I hate talking about this because I don't know crap about League for the most part. Like, I need to play this game. So, games everyone's looking forward to. You know, do we want to talk about Infinite Warfare or?
What have you guys been playing?
At all?
I kind of wanted to know that. Like, why did everybody playing?
Personally, honestly, I've been playing Life, man. I'm grinding Life hard, freaking core.
Yeah.
Like, on the
Whose mic is that?
fine, like, I played no video games. It's Robert.
Is it mine?
You're like chewing on your mic.
You been playing?
Oh, you were blowing on it. Yeah.
Oh, am I? My bad.
We playing, Mitch. What
Was that?
games you looking forward to, Mitch?
Oh, you know what? Like, I grinded out the Overwatch beta, and I'm not gonna lie, I need that in my life. That game was, yeah.
As soon as
Yeah.
we're in the Overwatch shirt.
Overwatch was a great game, and it's so different to everything else with the way it's played. Like, you need
You need a team.
you need a structured team. There's just no one going rushing or anything. You need people that to be support and
It's
stuff
really
like
tactical.
that. It is. It's a really tactical game, and no, Overwatch is my game for.
I've never played
this
this
year.
game. Okay, someone explain it to someone who's never played the game. Explain it to me. I've never played the game before. What game is it similar to? How would you explain it? What crossover
It's
games?
a
Can you-
cartoony
Oh,
Call of Duty, Team Fortress 2, League of
Yeah.
Legends. That's strategic.
that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
It's like so.
It's
It's, a
like
Call
a-
of
it's
Duty
like a car-
shooter. Go for
Yeah,
it.
it's a cartoon Call of Duty with class setups that are role specific and you have to work together as a team with.
Pretty much. Yeah. If you don't
Fair
work
enough.
as a team, you're pretty much gonna lose. It's
Yeah, okay.
that type of
So
game.
Mitch and Murky. Me and Murky played a little bit of the beta, but what did everyone use as far as like the characters?
The actual characters, there was a lot of I keep on forgetting the name. Sabo guy is that hero?
What's up, Gamer Snipes?
There was a
I know
there's
who
a
you're
lot
talking about.
of
It's on the
that.
tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
You're talking about the guy
What-
with the dragon ultimate, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
yes.
It's
There was a lot of Reaper.
Bastion.
And
Way too
Bastion.
much
No,
Bastion.
shut up. No Bastion. Bastion's banned from competitive play.
Is he really?
Yeah, they were playing Overwatch.
Is
in
the game
OGN last
officially
night.
released? When does the game actually come out?
Tuesday.
Like, is it
Yeah,
out
Monday.
tomorrow?
it's
Day
Day after tomorrow. I guess I'm gonna have to get it because everyone's
It's
like
$40, dude. It's
raging over
super
this.
good.
Okay,
It's $40 on PC. On console, it's 60.
Yes.
What are you guys getting on? You guys getting on PC? You guys getting on like
I'm getting PC.
PC?
PC.
Ryan, all three motherfuckers getting PC. Guess I'm gonna get on PC. I guess I got no choice, man. I suck so bad on the PC though. It's the thing. Like I'm trash.
It's okay. So do I.
I'm probably
I
a lot
played
worse
like only Soldier 76. Like I literally had 30 hours on Soldier 76 by the end of the beta.
Nope. Bastion.
So any other
Just
games
Terraform.
anyone's looking forward to? What's up, Brad?
What have you guys been playing like now? Like, because when I
Right
went to PAX,
now?
like going into PAX, I played the hell out of Division. Like I put 100 hours in Division between the time it came out and
Dude.
PAX, and
I
like
think I played like 60 hours.
like I went to PAX, played Overwatch, and haven't touched Division since. Like, and I've been playing like Path of Exiles lately.
I'm just waiting. Well, I've been playing Black Ops 1 ever since I did the backwards
yes.
compatibility.
yeah.
Yes.
But I'm
It's a
waiting for No
grind.
Man's Sky. I cannot wait for No Man's Sky.
What is that?
No Man's Sky does look pretty interesting.
No
Like
Man's
Minecraft
Sky,
on
it's
Epic
yeah.
steroids.
Yeah.
Epic steroids. It's like okay, like so it's literally Minecraft where you can like fly, go around in space and find
Minecraft
planets.
Destiny.
Yeah, Minecraft Destiny
Is it on
on
PC?
steroids.
Mhm.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yes.
That sounds fun.
But open universe. It's not like Destiny where you have to
Yeah.
travel from like planet to planet like through the menu system. You literally get in a ship, fly into space, and actually fly wherever you
Aren't
want.
all the planets different? And anytime you
Yeah.
encounter a creature, don't you get to name it? You get to name the creature if you're the first
Yep.
person to find
If
it.
you're the first person to meet like a new creature, you name it, and also planets. And there's so many planets it'll take something like 130 something thousand years or something to explore the whole game. That's how
This
big this
game
thing
sounds
is.
like it has so much
Insane.
potential that it's going to be insanely disappointing.
Oh, one thing
don't know
though
why.
is that people are gonna name everything stupid. You're gonna have like a planet named like balls.
Listen, dude, humanity
It's gonna happen.
humanity named a boat Bodie McBoatface. I don't know what you want.
Odie, face.
Yeah.
That's pretty tough to beat. And there's something else I wanted to say
is.
too, as far as games I'm looking forward to. There's not a lot of like, there's no like competitive games right now really
God
coming
for
out.
it.
Oh, I have a good question.
Oh, what's
Did-
up? What were you gonna say?
So, to me, this year has kind of been like the year of games for me because we have Overwatch, we've had Division. I've loved
Year
it.
of esports.
Wow,
Like-
I have not really been impressed with this year to be honest.
Really?
Like I didn't really
Like,
care for the division
Black
to be
Ops-
honest. I thought it was basic.
Like Black Ops 3 was like decent, but like just personally for me, just like the amount of time I put in the Division and Overwatch, this
Black
has
Ops
kind of
3
been like
came out in
my favorite
2015,
year.
dog.
Oh, true.
16.
But I'm talking about like the
This
games
is
I'm
still
putting
the
time
year
into.
of Black Ops, though.
Yeah. But
True, I
like
mean,
what
that's a good
year for you? It's like don't even count like going back to play
2007.
MW2. No, hold on, 1 second. Don't
2007.
even count like playing like MW2 for like 12 hours at a time. What year was like you enjoyed
2007.
playing lots of
BioShock,
games?
Halo 3, Gears. I mean, are you kidding me? 2007
Actually,
Wrecked Space.
It was
Guitar
2000
Hero.
2009, Modern Warfare 2 and Battlefield Bad Company 2. I played the shit out of both of those.
Yeah.
What
What
Bad
about
Company 2. I love that game.
9?
you, Hui?
Alright.
Like, I'm going to class myself as one of those basic gamers that just play the main games that everyone else is. But no, this year has been a really good one because of the likes of Overwatch. This is when I started broaden my horizons with games. Like I played a bit of the Division, and yeah, I didn't really see the big ups about it.
Yeah.
It just seems a bit basic compared to all the other games out there. But yeah, I think this year has started off strong with the games, and then coming in with the remaster of COD 4 and then Battlefield 1 as well. That
I'm
also
hesitant
looks
on
like
that.
a really good. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
have you,
a trailer can look good. A trailer can look really good. The
Really,
past
that,
two
but
Call of Duty
Dice's-
trailers look good. And, like,
Dice's trailers are always amazing too. Always.
Mhm.
Dice kills every trailer they make.
they
just
have
destroy.
someone that
Yeah.
literally
my
their
favorite-
job is to make that trailer look good. That
My
is their
favorite one
job
is-
year
And
round.
he does it
The,
every fucking time.
What is
Yeah.
the one
see
where it has
every
the
trailer.
Beyonce and Jay-Z in the back? Or no, it's Rihanna and
Oh
Jay-Z.
my god, that one
That
is
one's
so good.
so
The My
good.
Life trailer, the fucking commercial.
We just
Oh,
need
I
to go
love-
back. We just
Oh
need
my
to go
God.
back to having trailers with Eminem in it,
Yes.
and then
Yeah.
we'll be good.
Call of Duty,
We'll be
yeah,
good.
for
We'll
sure.
be good.
I agree with that. But no, Battlefield 1 looks really good, but developer DICE is like notorious for having glitchy games with bad hit registration, getting shot through walls when you definitely
And money
shouldn't
whoring.
be. That too, EA, as a whole. But
Then again, Activision has definitely dabbled in that recently.
Dude,
So
Yeah.
Activision is, I think, almost gotten worse at this point.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I agree. They are worse at this point with their supply. Once they added supply drops in with Advanced Warfare, they passed.
But
EA in my
Roger, they're
book.
gonna
Dude,
go towards
Guys,
COD
guys,
champs.
guys, have you seen the GIF of the Activision ship going in between the other two in Black Pearl? That's my favorite. That's my favorite, dude.
Have you seen though the Modern Warfare 2 Shepard pouring gasoline on Ghost and what's his name?
That. Yep. I have
My
seen
favorite's
that
the one. It's from like the Battlefield 1 trailer where the guy's like beating on the enemy soldier, and it's like
Yeah.
dice, it's got like dice on his face, and it's like beating on Call of Duty with the hammer.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like murder is happening right now. It was like on the top of Reddit. It was great.
Dude, I gotta find this freaking video now. Like, I really want to. Stupid.
Dice always makes hype trailers. Like we need Eminem back. Also, I really like Treyarch's when they bring in like the 70s music and stuff. I always
Yes.
enjoy
Oh,
those.
yeah.
They always put me in like a good mood.
Mhm. Okay, so to kind of go in a different topic, I'm very curious, without like giving like things like behind closed curtains, what is everyone like working on right now? Like whether it's like content creation or like business stuff or like organization stuff, like what's everyone working on?
Can I kick this off?
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so I'm working on a lot of crap. You guys already know that I'm gonna be getting an actual office for Omega. I've kind of talked about that. That's gonna be in like the main update we really go into. So Omega's actually gonna have its own physical address, its own physical office, and I can't wait to actually start sharing it with you guys because I literally have a fucking room. Okay, it's like glass and it's like practically soundproof, and I can just see myself just looking through the glass. On the other side of the door, watching the team play because they're gonna have their backs to the glass, and I'm just gonna be there. I'm gonna put like a whiteboard and everything there, and then I've got another back room that's great. It's gonna be the recording room and stuff like that. I'm gonna bring in one of our affiliates and have them, basically be part of the office too, to kind of help with the bills and stuff like that. But I'm super excited for that. It's gonna allow us to not only like I said, I've talked about this a little bit, but it's going to allow me to really start like focusing on my social media and stuff again, because it's going to be a requirement of my new business to actually have that kind of presence. And so the fact that I can come back and start working on everything again is super cool. But not only that, but I'm starting a league, and I talked to you guys about this, like an actual like sports league, where I'm going to make a team for like
Roger.
For gaming, right? I told you guys about this.
What?
Your mic.
Oh, sorry. I need to grab the charger for my phone real quick. I'll be right back.
No problem.
All right.
What I was saying. Told you guys about this before, but I'm going to be basically starting like a sports team for gaming, where I'm actually going to hire a coach, give him like $10 to $12 an hour, and have it where he takes like 10 or 20% commissions off winnings, and I'm going to have him actually go to the school where schools pick up the kids, take them to the office where they can practice for a couple hours. We're going to hook these kids up with jerseys, shirts, all the normal like merch, and take them to tournaments.
Start an after school program. Local high school.
Yeah. We're gonna do
I can picture this guy driving to the school in a minivan, ready to pick up the kids to go home and play video games.
Exactly.
Everybody in the van.
No, man, it's gonna be like $200 per kid probably, or something like that. And if we get 10 kids, 20 kids, have $200, I mean that's a lot of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I plan on trying to move up the coach guy to probably like a general manager position locally here in Montana eventually. But I'm super fucking.
Roger.
And, I'm gonna have it.
My bad.
Our active players and stuff like that too. But it's really, really exciting. Actually getting to have like paid positions for our Omega members. Like I'm gonna actually start paying our social media manager as well. Give it up, dude.
Moving in the basement.
That's without getting crazy. That's kind of what's going on. But I'm psyched to have our own actual office.
Yeah, it's sick.
So, it is. I've already kind of gone into that. I know you guys have heard about that. But,
Yeah. What about you, Mitch?
Again, I just want to step up my content game. I was talking about this in the group chat the other day, and like I've been pumping out videos recently, and they haven't been up to standard. So right now I'm going for quality over quantity. It's pretty much I want to pump out videos that I'm happy with, and it's pretty much that. But hopefully getting into some collaborations with other Omega members and maybe some other big. Jesus, Roger, come on.
Dude, no
My
kidding.
bad.
But I'm hoping to get in some collaborations with other YouTubers out there. I know Gore Gibson Gaming, he wanted to do some collaborations and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now.
I'm actually developing a new training program right now for our content creators, and I'm gonna try and kind of teach everyone a few things that I think everyone's kind of missing. One of them being marketing, branding, stuff like that, just to kind of help people push and grow themselves. But more on that another time. But I'm really excited for that. Robert.
Oh, as far as projects I'm working on, of course, the kill feed. I actually went through and revamped a bunch of shit this morning. I learned and produced more stuff in my first day of summer than I have probably in the last 3 weeks, just because of like.
Link your new video, man. Is it up? I kind of want to see.
Yeah, it's up. I just posted on Thursday. I'm on my phone right now, so I can't link it.
I'll link it for you.
I'll have it on Twitter if anyone wants to check it out. But
looking right now.
I'm like producing that. I'm working on like the pre-production for my Anaheim content. Dude, there's a lot of stuff I'm doing between like interviews, doing like work with our sponsors at Anaheim, and like a bunch of other stuff. I'm really excited for it. So definitely stay tuned to my Twitter for that. It's gonna be awesome.
Wait, I do not
As
see.
he books out.
Video.
Literally just drop the mic and laugh.
Yeah,
That's
it.
dude.
Done.
All right, how about you, Murky?
We're gonna mic drop. Okay. Focus. I'm doing a lot right now. Currently, I might be signing with a tournament hoster exclusively in the coming months. I'm really hoping I don't have to sign with them. Because I want to work with MLG and UMG among other people doing like freelance operations and stuff like that. But I'm kind of getting into something with a company that I might have to sign an exclusive deal, which I really would like to avoid that because that will really limit me for what I can do, especially after I leave that company. There's some, not penalties, but just, what do they call them? You can't work with other companies for a little bit. That's pretty much all I can say about that. But, it should be coming within the next few weeks. It's something to do with online tournaments and stuff like that. So that's one part. The next part is obviously the League of Legends team. This might get really big really quickly. Right now, for pretty much the goal for the League of Legends team is like, I know everybody always says like, man, we're shooting for LCS, but like this challenger split's going to be super rough, and I think we're just going to hold on for dear life and hope for the best. Because
Not only that, but it's like the split leading into Worlds.
Yeah, that's the thing. And like there's so many strong teams in Challenge right now. I think like we're just trying to use this time for one, exposure, and two, move and get new players. What's up?
I have two things here. Okay, first off, if the stream thinks it's cool, I think it'd be really cool to kind of go through like the process of investing and actually putting together a team like that one guy did. I can't remember, but he actually got the investors. He, got the, guys to basically wrote up a whole plan
Immortals
on how he's going to run the Well, I'd like to talk about that for a second. That actually really intrigues me. I'd like to talk about that, and we should talk about this other topic we had here. Should leagues work together mostly in CS? I don't even know what you mean by that. What did you even mean by that when you said should leagues?
Okay, so that was kind of like the WESA thing. So the big thing about WESA, I'm just saying WESA, love God. They were saying that the big part of it is they want to bring all the leagues together. So like, let's say, I know a big thing with ESL, which ESL owns WESA, which was like a really sketchy thing at the beginning. Yeah, so ESL drug tests Counter-Strike players. I don't think it's common, but I know they do. So there was someone was pointed out like, so if Roger gets drug tested for Adderall on Wednesday and gets banned from playing his match, should he be able to go to the DreamHack match and still play because they didn't drug test him? Like they want like full like working together. But then I think it was Adam from MLG kind of came out and said like, hey, you guys didn't even talk to us. And then like Gfinity was like, yeah, you didn't. And then like DreamHack was like, why weren't we included in this? We were literally the same company. Like they're all kind of coming out like, dude, ESL didn't tell us anything. We were in the dark about this. So they're kind of claiming like they want everybody to work together, but they haven't talked to anybody. So what I'm asking is like,
they're not playing their part.
So let's say like Call of Duty started a league. Like let's say UMG had a league, MLG had a league, ESL had a league. They're all separate leagues, kind of like Counter-Strike has right now. A big part of it, we should have a global rule set. We should have global bans, etc. Correct? You think so? Mm-hmm. Let's say Parasite gets banned from his matches on the UMG league. Should he be able to play in the MLG league?
No.
Probably not.
I think that's
on the
straight cut answer.
Look, guys, do you think we even should be, banning people for Adderall? Do you think we should?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's a definitive advantage.
Wait, let me ask you this. Have you been on it before?
Yeah.
I've
never been on Adderall. Do you think I need Adderall, Murky? Honestly, I think I'm the kind of guy who
you
needs
would
to be
literally be doing backflips off the wall, dude.
I think I'd be a god. I mean, I thought of that.
Serious question. Like, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to. Has anybody actually been prescribed it here?
No.
I was like 10. I was on Ritalin.
Oh, okay. Well, that's close. That's kind of.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've thought about trying to get like a prescription for Adderall because like I have so many products. No, seriously, I have so many fucking projects around me all the time. I'm literally trying to balance 4 businesses right now at the same time: Primerica, Smart Circle International, Omega Gaming, Omega Studios, and I kind of want to start a clothing company.
Yeah,
like all at the same time.
Don't pull an extras.
Pull a FaZe Banks.
Yeah.
I am extras. So like.
He went there. He went there. Oh, not really.
So like I got my no, that's a thing of gum. I showed something to the stream. So for people who haven't been on it, it really is a big difference. Not much Ritalin, because I don't think it's as strong, but like you can actually tell the difference if you are on Adderall. Like, God, I'm gonna sound like I'm trying to sell this to people, but it is a super drug. Like,
tell me it, dude. No, tell me exactly. Like, tell me.
It's
like,
just
I don't know if you experienced it. I know a lot of pros use it. Almost all of them, in fact. I mean, okay, look. I'm gonna take a step back. I just want to say, Murky, you and I have both done bag checks, right? You've worked security, door security. All right, guys, it's no fucking secret. Everyone's on it, dude. All the pros. 3 of the 4 bags I go through when the pro teams are coming through, there's Adderall in the bag. It's not illegal or anything like that. It's not against the rules, though, so it's not like we're going to stop these guys, but they've got it. 3 of the 4 have Adderall straight up. Now, with that being said, Murky, please continue.
Okay, so this is actually an interesting topic because I did my research paper on this last semester, so I know a lot about
I've
this.
actually done a lot of research, too.
So the thing about Adderall is, like, people always say, like, it's to cure ADD, ADHD, but, like, it's not that. So, like, somewhat. So it doesn't bring you on the level of a normal person. It just flings you forward. Like, you're motivated. You have energy. You can do anything. You're like literally a superhuman version of yourself.
Literally, it pushes goal-oriented behavior. It does. It's huge in that area. Yeah.
And like, I actually have a friend who's on Ritalin, like blowing up my phone right now. So I'm about to see what she says. She's like, you don't know what? But
she watching the stream?
What?
Is she watching the stream?
Yeah, she is.
Say all the Adderall people are like, don't tell them, don't unveil us.
Exposed.
Yeah.
But it is like, I could understand if like you're on Ritalin or something like that, but Adderall is something really strong, and it is something like you couldn't take Ritalin to like grind out COD like all day, but if you took Adderall, you could grind COD without sleeping. It is extremely strong.
What about at tournaments though? Like, is it really helping the reaction time? Is it really helping the decision making? Are they really that much better?
I don't know about reaction time, but focus is a big thing.
Can we talk about percentages? Like, can you say that he's like 20% better, 20% more focused?
It's kind of a person-to-person basis, and also it also depends on the dosage you take, and also if it's quick release or instant release.
True, yeah, there's a difference.
It probably also depends on like the times that they're playing. Like, if we think about like UMG South Carolina, where teams were playing until 4 or 5 in the morning.
Oops.
Like obviously that's gonna help them against like a team that doesn't have that. That's been up for like 24 hours.
That's for sure. Yeah.
But the big thing is like, especially in the COD community, like I'm not gonna call him out. There is a pro player who I know, like I've known him personally, and like he kind of went from, you could just see it in his face. He looks like a crack addict. Like his, you ever seen like a person who has like crack? I'm not making a case for myself here, but like their face kind of becomes like really skinny. Like I have a really skinny face.
Skinny.
Like it kind of like
got a skinny
sucks.
face, so I mean,
yeah,
dude,
it kind of like sucks all your bones.
Here, bro.
It kind of like sucks, especially like your cheekbones and stuff. It kind of
seems the most knowledgeable, and he's got a skinny face.
But yeah, it kind of like sucks all like it kind of seems like that's what it does. It just brings all the skin and stuff around your face inward, and it makes everything like really narrow. And that's what it kind of seems. Yes. God.
I want to ask, what do you think Mitch and what do you think Robert would be like on Adderall then? What do you think Mitch would be like on Adderall first?
What do you mean, like look like, or what they would get done?
Just yeah, I guess both. I guess you don't really know Mitch that well, so it wouldn't really affect him as much.
Dude, I'd be getting fucking optic if I fucking...
Robert and Adderall. Robert and Adderall. Do one, dude. Do Robert and Adderall. What's Robert gonna be like on Adderall?
Kate, I have no idea what you just said. I'm not even gonna answer that question.
Robert and Adderall. Robert on Adderall.
What?
Robert on Adderall? What would Robert be like on Adderall? I know for a fact he barely sleeps at all, so he wouldn't sleep at all. He would not sleep at all. He would just record videos all freaking day. That's all he would do. He would go to work, come home, like deal with customers all day, come home, record a video, edit it, and just do the process all day. He would not do anything else.
God, and then just fall dead one day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I mean,
it would
like,
just be more of what I do now.
It would be Robert intensified.
Yeah.
I like that. Robert intensified.
That's what my friends say when like.
Yeah, because I already only get like 4 hours of sleep every night. So like on top of that, I probably wouldn't sleep for probably like a couple days and then pass out for 12 hours and then go a couple days and then pass out. That's honestly probably what it would
Like
be.
he would be awake for like 4 days straight, and then he would sleep for 2 days straight. He was just like, "Where'd Roger go?"
Yeah, probably.
Backpedaling now, you said that it doesn't help reaction time. In fact, it doesn't even help decision making. All it helps is focus.
Well,
You
it
still
could,
think that only with helping
but
focus?
it's kind of like.
No.
Oh,
Hey
go
man,
on.
you're going back on your words here, bro. You can't do that. Come on, man. Like you
Let
just
me
said
bring up this
that,
point.
and now
Let me
you're
bring up
being
this
met with
point.
this, and you're changing it. All right, look. You still think, even with that being said, that it should be banned. We should be doing drug tests and banning players over this
Yes.
because they're gonna use it online and everything like that, regardless. So you really think it's that big of a deal, especially when someone's prescription?
I think being prescribed is a different story, because
Okay.
okay, so there's two parts of this. This was so
At the same time,
Adderall
it's
is
not
very
super hard.
over. Yeah, it's very overprescribed. You can get it almost anywhere. It's actually really hard to get where I'm at, but I know for a fact in like most states you can literally go to the doctor, tell them.
How do you know that, Ryan? How do you know it's hard to get?
I did my research
Murky,
paper on
dude.
this, dude.
Yeah.
Sleep for months.
Oh my god. How do you think I
Yeah,
got good at
agree with
League?
Maker
Come
here.
on.
If someone's prescribed it, I know the prescriptions are handed out pretty free, but if someone's prescribed it, you really can't ban that guy.
Yeah,
that's kind
that's
of
a
bullshit.
big difference.
Yeah.
But
How do they even know? The person that got banned, did he have an Adderall prescription? Like, do they even care if you have an Adderall prescription? Like, does it even come into like play? Do they even think about that? Do they even take that in consideration?
I think if you can get in trouble in college for taking it, you should not be able to use it in like competitive sports.
Wait, you can get in trouble in college for it?
Yeah.
If you get busted
Why?
with, well, if you're prescribed it, no, but if you're not prescribed it, you can. But even if you're prescribed
Well,
it and you go to an Ivy League or a private school, you have to be limited on it.
Well,
Holy
at the
shit.
same time, it's illegal to take prescription drugs that aren't your own. So,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
at the same time, like, if it's illegal in the United States to take drugs that aren't prescribed for you, why is it being allowed at events?
No, that's true. I mean, I agree with that. I did not actually know that that colleges actually like limited that stuff. It's interesting.
It's the big part of it is with, I know if you go to an Ivy League school and let's say like, you know, I have ADHD and I'm on Adderall, or I think they try to get you on something like Ritalin that doesn't pump you up. It kind of just gets you back to normal, and then you perform fine. But let's say like Bio has Adderall and he goes to like an
Let's
Ivy
not
League
say
school.
that.
Is this really fair? Like I'm on it because I need it, and Bio just like, let's go straight A's, 4.0, no sleep. Like
That sounds like a dream, dude. You're selling me right now. I got work I gotta do, man. So
this is why I put a disclaimer, like I'm not trying to sell this to anybody.
dude, this is like I have a huge obligation. Like I gotta fucking like, oh, dude, no. I'm not gonna get
Just
into
like,
it.
give
but-
me the next doctor's appointment. We have a plan. Oh jeez.
Oh wow, I did not know that either. Happy toast. Like it actually, I didn't know it get flushed out that fast. Interesting.
What was that?
I guess Happy Toast made the comment, the point that it actually gets flushed out of your system within 60 to 75 hours.
Yeah.
And I did not know that. So how are these people even getting caught? Is it like a random drug test or like?
It's before their matches.
So
It's
how
also
are these
for
so
ESL.
dumb?
It's also random,
Oh, okay.
which they caught. They did it by surprise one time when they first started doing it, and no one was busted. So it was kind of just one of those things like, all right, let's do it this time. They don't see it coming, and if they're taking it and they don't see this coming, it's like that might be a good sign.
Do you ever read the interview? I think it was with Cloud9, where all of Cloud9 was like, "Fuck yeah, we were doing Adderall. I'll just admit it. All freaking 5 of us." So I'm
Wait,
like,
hold
the CS
on.
team.
Did you see what Hotshot GG said from CLG about how COD players get drunk and then play their matches?
Yes, that's fucking bullshit.
Wait, what?
He
Hotshot
basically
GG
said that COD players get drunk before their matches and play like wasted and like.
Why would that be a good idea? How would that work?
Well,
It doesn't make sense. That's the thing.
That doesn't make sense.
Like he's completely ignorant to the scene. He just says that.
Hotshot also
talking down to
isn't like, I'm probably ruining or really. This is probably really bad for me to say, but Hotshot's not the brightest person ever. He's done a lot of debatable stuff in the past, like not like sketchy stuff, just like business and stuff like that. He says things that aren't really accurate and stuff like that. But he kind of came out like, you know, I think like the summary of it is like, yeah, we really do need structure in the scene. Like you see the COD leagues, players are getting drunk, taking drugs, and then playing their matches. Like that was like what?
Yeah, I don't know. And like on the Adderall side of things too, we've especially like the last month, mainstream media has definitely kind of tipped their toes inside esports, and with like all of that coming over, we're going, if we like prescription drugs do become like a thing of esports, that's gonna kind of give us a bad rep.
You're right.
Especially like to like older audiences.
Because you can't even take Adderall in like the MMA. And
really?
What is it? Yeah.
Holy shit!
It's performance enhancing drug.
What?
Because it's like steroids are banned in professional sports, like mainstream professional sports. So Adderall is basically the steroids
all right. So look, being in good shape usually goes hand in hand with having better reaction time, right? So do you think we would start like drug testing for steroids for video games too then? In the case that like, it's helping your reaction time because it's helping your blood flow. Like if people find like
the
other
thing is
ways
like if you're gonna drug test, you're gonna find that either way. Like
true,
but
like
when they say like what's a drug test, they're not like going for Adderall, they're going for like, all right, let's see what these guys got.
True. Fair enough.
It could be anything like what was the event? Someone was like drug testing for weed or something. I think it might have been ESL.
Interesting. Why? What's the point? Why are you banning?
I think like when they said that, like that was taken out of context, that it was just like a flat out drug test, and people were like, "Oh, they're checking for weed." Like no one wanted to say it's like they're looking for Adderall.
True. Okay, fair enough.
Anyway, it's been 45 minutes, guys. You know what that means?
Yeah.
I gotta go. I have to go back to work.
Easy.
Yeah.
Fun.
You
You're
peace,
pretty
guys.
tired today, so I mean, peace.
Yeah. Got a long night of grinding ahead of me.
Yeah, dude.
Later, guys.
See you later.
Later, mate.
Ciao, dude. All right, so Huey, you've been pretty quiet, man. Is there something on your mind, something you want to share, something you want to, bring up? Is there something you really want to discuss here? Got anything?
No. I've like, it's interesting because over here we don't hear much about the gaming world because we're just such a small country compared to everyone else. So we don't really hear much of this, and it's actually good to like hear what's happening behind the scenes, should we say, with the gaming world and what's really going on. Because if someone actually uses drugs in the sports scene, that it's gonna be heard all over. But when it comes to gaming and with the amount of money involved, it's such a big topic as well. Yeah. So I'm actually learning quite a bit from this as well.
All right, Mitch, I got a question for you because you're from New Zealand, right?
Real quick, everything's broken on the stream right now, and I'm working to fix it.
Oh, no.
No problem. Take your time. Mitch, you said you're from New Zealand, right?
Yes.
Double check. Okay. So I hear that New Zealand's economy is really good, and that I hear that New Zealand is a really nice place.
It is a really, really nice place. Like I haven't traveled most of the country, but from where I am, it's just great. Like we've got Syndicate touring around right now, and he's pretty much seen most of the country. And from his vlogs, I've like these places I'm going to go visit now because I've never known. So it's a really, really nice country. The economy is great, although we may have a lot of memes about us now due to some past events. It's actually a really good country to visit, so I would highly recommend it.
Okay. Say a couple things too. Is I hear there's a lot of rich people there. I hear there's a lot of clubs, there's a lot of partying, there's a lot of nightlife. And I definitely, I think it's probably somewhere I'll probably eventually move just because I don't think anyone's going to nuke New Zealand. I think he's going to kind of be a dick to nuke Australia. Kind of just an asshole.
They'll just fly over us. Look at how small we are. Laugh and carry on. That's pretty much what's going to happen.
That's the thing. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they definitely go for like Sydney or something like. Or like it just go over and like get to Japan or something, some wayward missile because there's like a Pacific base or some shit. But no, on the real, is there a gaming scene?
Over here, not really. We do have a couple of places
like,
that do gaming.
New Zealand is a part of the Australian League, isn't it?
Yes, we are. We've got. I don't think we actually have our own team. We've got a couple of players like Evanescence. He's part of Tainted Minds, and he
sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's he actually only lived 20 minutes away from me, which is kind of unreal. But yeah, we don't really have that big of a gaming scene over here, so it's kind of. It's sad because if you wanted to get into the game, you're gonna have to move overseas. So it's yeah. I wish it was a bigger gaming scene, and hopefully it's gonna rise over the years. But as of right now, Australia is the closest that we're gonna get to a proper gaming event.
Interesting. Fair enough. Okay.
All right, I think we're back to normal.
There was something else I wanted to
Oh, wait, you're
ask
in
you
the
about
wrong
this
place.
too here, but I guess that sucks. Like I could see it eventually going there. I don't know how long it's gonna take because a place like New Zealand. I mean, as nice as it is, it's just like so small and so out of the way.
Yeah.
And like it almost wouldn't really be worth funding a team there. I mean, I don't know. Like honestly. But let's see what else. What else? I had something else I wanted to bring up about over there.
The chat's coaching me. They're like, move on my face in the wrong place.
Gotta put him back, dude. He was not there before. Put him the fuck.
You don't want to
up.
be Roger? Come on.
No, dude. Let's be
Oh.
Mitch. All right.
All right,
but
go on.
Can't remember what the hell we were talking about now.
Sorry.
Something else about New Zealand. There's something else. There's something else I really wanted to bring up. Something else I wanted to point out. Something else I wanted to talk about.
Does New Zealand have kangaroos like Australia?
I'm about to leave after that comment.
Straight up, dude.
I had
Straight
somebody
up.
from California had kangaroos the other day.
And being compared.
All right. Well, how long has this been going on? All right, we're at 54 minutes and 52 seconds. We got 5 minutes left. We normally go for an hour. With that being said, chat, if you guys have anything you want to ask us, now would be a good time because we're going to wind down. I have a question, though, while you guys are, asking questions. Mitch, you've seen kangaroos in person, right? You've seen the kangaroos?
No, we don't have kangaroos over here.
Call them bullcrap.
Mitch, you have kangaroos? All right, on the real, though. Listen to me, though. Mitch, do you think you could fight it? Do you think you could beat a kangaroo in a fist fight?
No. They are so muscular. They will destroy you. I've heard of people running over a kangaroo or hitting it, and the front of their car has been absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, Bio, they're
The
kind of like
kangaroo's just
deer
gone
here.
up.
They're just like a
Alright,
nuisance.
Hold up, okay? Because I've seen kangaroos that were like bitch-ass kangaroos in London, in the London Zoo, okay? These things were like straight like children, okay? They were full-grown and they were like children. Then I've seen kangaroos that were like black dudes that had spent their entire lives in jail, where they were just jacked on jacked on jacked. So,
They've been taking
like, I don't know, man.
This
I
went
think that
south
I could
quickly.
Like here's the thing, okay, with the kangaroo, all right. So it's got claws and stuff like that. It's got the hell of a kick, right? But I feel like I could armbar it or submit it. I feel like I could get it in the chokehold.
Could you get it down an
Yeah.
armbar?
Yeah, dude, I
could
was.
just- You're riding on the back in an armbar.
No,
Dude,
man, like an
this
armbar, you
is-
got it on the ground.
This
That's
is
honestly
the
what you would do. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna just fight
idea.
it? Right? Because I mean, like you're gonna like it's gonna be like it's pretty human, right? So you're gonna have to watch out for the legs. You can deliver some crazy punches to him, but it's probably gonna grab you.
Bio,
And it's really
Bio,
gonna come
Bio.
down to a lot of technique, because that thing's gonna be stronger than you.
Bio,
You're gonna
I
have
got
to
it.
out-check
This
it.
is how we get Omega on the map, is we get you to fight a kangaroo.
You want me to fight a kangaroo?
I want you to square up against a kangaroo right now. Oh.
All right, hold up. Okay, so Migger, I actually really, I for some reason, I feel like you're an authority on this. All right, so I'm gonna ask you, okay? So definitely they're gonna have a crazy reach, okay? Definitely the kick, especially, but the arms. You don't think that like being a trained fighter. I'm not saying I'm the most trained, but I'm saying I have experience. You don't think that I'd be able to maybe kind of get around? You don't think it would maybe telegraph a little bit where its punches would come from, where its kicks would come from, that you could kind of maybe get a sense for what's it gonna do, get out of the way, maybe deliver something?
Like with their feet, like one hit with their feet and
That's
you're
true.
out. They are
That's debatable. Depends on where it gets you.
like if
We-
it gets you in the chest.
in this case,
I'm not
guys,
sure.
we need. Oh, well, the summary of this podcast is we need to get Bio on Adderall, and he's got to fight a kangaroo. That's what I've
Oh,
concluded
that would
from
be
this.
amazing.
On Adderall, I would destroy it. I'd feel no pain.
It'll be eating it raw at the end.
All right,
That's how bad it
Migger,
is.
why do you say no way? Because, okay, so on the real, I'm not calling you out here, but have you been in a fight? Has anyone here been in a fight? Has anyone here actually fought people like at all?
I wouldn't depends what type of
Three
fight
times.
you mean.
Like in a ring, have you
No.
actually okay? So with that being said, you definitely know that people will definitely telegraph their punches. So you can definitely tell you get a really strong sense of when a punch is gonna come. Am I right?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
tell by the body language.
So you just really know, okay? So and just by your own punches, how you're throwing things, you see how they react, and you can kind of react accordingly, right? You know when people wrap up Huey, that you're gonna go on town on them, right? You've been there, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You think that on some level a kangaroo might telegraph its punches?
Yeah, I can't say because I've never seen a kangaroo fight, to be honest.
Sure.
But like, there's got to be a way to get around, but you've got a slight chance to land a hit. And I'm not gonna. If you're doing this in the outback of Australia, I'm pretty sure you've got his buddies behind the tree waiting for you to turn your back, and he's they're just gonna pounce and jump you.
What if I
They're
can
gonna
get
jump
some
you. We
game
need
here?
Just like cue the training montage, like a Rocky montage, but it's Bio in
All right.
jail,
Hold on.
just like picking
Hold
fights
up.
with people.
Look, there are videos on YouTube of kangaroos fighting. Actually, okay, it depends on the breed of kangaroo. Okay, there are different kinds of kangaroos.
Getting so specific.
All right, let's put a fair fight. You know, I want one that's about 6 foot, weighs about the same as me, maybe a little fatter, because I'm not pin perfect shape, but true.
Like,
Happy toast. True.
A way for you to get it open, just all you need to do is have it chase you and just run in circles for at least an hour. It will tire out, and then you just hit it with the oneer. He's down and out cold.
Okay, look, on the real, you don't think that if you catch a kangaroo perfect with the nastiest right hook ever, that you don't think you could knock it down? Because
it depends.
listen to me, okay? Mitch, if someone can punch a horse so hard that they can knock the fucking horse out, a human fucking being, then I definitely think I can punch a fucking kangaroo and knock that bitch out.
Omega
It
podcast
depends
live
where
from
its
the outback of
knockout points are.
Australia.
Like, it depends where the knockout points are on a kangaroo, because
There you go,
normally
realistic.
it's around the jawline here for a human. I don't know where it is for a kangaroo. I haven't gone up and squared up to just be like, hang on, mate, let me just test out a couple of knockout points here real quick. Like,
True.
it's
There's a
He's
very
only like-
little sample size here.
yeah. Next time I go to a zoo, I'm just gonna be like, hang on, throw me in the pit down there of the kangaroos. I need to do some science tests here just to make sure I can knock out a kangaroo. You know, I'll
Yeah.
do that for you.
I mean, okay, legit though, legit. There, I can't remember who it was, but this dude was literally knocking out horses. He was punching them so hard, he was knocking horses. All right, and it's pretty common, it's pretty easy, pretty normal to get over 2,000 pounds of pressure behind a punch, right? And for like square inch or whatever, right? That's pretty standard for MMA. Okay, you're saying 2,000 pounds or more to the face of a kangaroo.
Someone just pointed out that the two things they've realized from Bio on this podcast is like, one is planned for child abduction and 2, animal abuse.
And drug dealing, apparently.
Damn, guys. Actually, there's like a long joke about me like being on crack and so forth. So I mean,
Oh, jeez. Wow, that went south
It's-
quickly.
yep, same, just almost the same time. It's almost always the same time on your list. Yeah, we had to kind of push it back a little bit today because Roger wasn't going to be there. What were you saying, Murky?
Oh, this went south quickly. That was funny though.
We went from
anyway.
gaming to hitting kangaroos.
We
It's
had
a
5
big
minutes to burn, and we burned 6. So success.
Did it.
There you go. But-
Future podcast. Thomas versus Kangaroo Australia live. Let's do this.
We're going.
Let's get him over
Me and
here.
Roger are
Hold
going to
on,
be
hold on,
live from
figure.
Anaheim.
Okay, let's be real. Is it physically possible? Yes. Is it likely? Hell no. If you could somehow get up close and try to get punches in, yes, it's possible. But one kangaroo kick and you're done. All right, I'd agree with that. One kangaroo and you are fucked up. You're breaking bones no matter what. All right, yeah, broke bones anywhere it hits you. It could hit you in your arm and it would break your arm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're totally right. I agree because the force behind it would be unreal. But I don't know. Do you really think you're gonna get hit by that kick? You're gonna be conscious. You're aware. You're aware of that kick. You know it's what it's gonna go toward. That's its fucking idea, right? That's what it's gonna do. It's gonna try and grab you. It's gonna try and kick you. Okay, for sure. All right, no problem.
But what's the odds
like-
of you landing the first hit?
I think I could do it.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so let's go to a serious. Let's try to close this up. But first off, me and Roger are gonna come live from Anaheim. That's gonna be fun. I don't know if we're gonna
Sure.
be in the hotel or we're gonna be in like the media area of Anaheim, but that's gonna be funny. And we're gonna have some friends with us, so that should be
I'll
good.
shoot you over Kangaroo, eh? How about that? And we'll see if you can square up at it. It'll be a great video.
That's the first thing we're funding through Omega is a trip to Australia.
What we'll do is we'll pump both of you full of Adderall first, and then we'll see how well that goes.
Kangaroo on Adderall? That's bullshit.
A kangaroo. I think we need to end the stream.
End the stream. We'll talk to you guys later. Good stream, guys.